Excellent. It is working. Okay, audio's all there. Get my live source, maybe? Nope. Okay. I see how it is. All right. Let's go ahead and get our minion connections up. Well, I gotta wait just a second here because it looks like my chat combiner thingamabob has not seen YouTube today. That being said, Retarded Fish Stick is here and on time. I'm in class, dog. Not cool. Man, what you doing? Like, watching my streams in class. That sounds like a you choice, not a me choice. There we go. I can see it. I can see it. It's not, it's over here now. It's up now. See, there it goes. Looks like everything's good and up and running. Let's go ahead and switch over to my screen cap. You know the deal, we start with this, that's how it goes. Days since it last worked on start one. Alright, let's do this. Direction opposite west southwest. East northeast. Shoot out as lava from a volcano. Spew. In what place? I don't know. Where, maybe? Plant you didn't plant, perhaps. Weeds. Like mini crosswords and a phonetic description of this puzzle. Man, I don't fucking know. Organization for WWE. This must be where. And Epes and nerdy. Like mini crosswords and a phonetic description of this puzzle. Easy. Ah, because it's easy. Hello, Nomi. Hello, the lazy turtle. Welcome in, both of you. Successful Mini 105. Let's see how the connections are today. Okay, Seville. Not really sure what I'm going to do with that just yet, but alright. Seville and Madrid are both here, I see, but that's about it. I don't know a lot of cities. Slush Fund. There's ice. But that's about it as far as like liquidy cold stuff. I don't really know what to do with that yet either. Crust. Well, the foundation and the basis are those should go together. The grounds, right? It's sort of the lowest layer, right? And reason. I guess if you want to take it in a logical sense, the grounds for something, the reason for something, the foundation, and yeah, the foundation and the basis. I like this. Let's do this. Yeah, there we go. Rationale. That's the word I'm looking for. Uh, um, I see real, real world, real deal, real estate, and Real Madrid. Am I crazy? Is that's like that's a football club, right? Am I crazy? I don't pay any attention to soccer. I'm pretty sure this is something. I'm right. Okay. Okay. Ice, powder, slush, and crust. Crust? This is like it is. Okay, that's what I thought. I think these are one. Yeah. And this is like classical stuff. There's something classical in here. Is this like it's like last words of famous opera titles. That's what it is. The Barber of Seville. I was thinking Barber of Seville, but I didn't know how it related to the others, and I wasn't gonna say that shit and then be completely wrong. Um, Spokey says, "Help me with plasma purple, please." Absolutely. Good news, we just finished our daily warm up stalling stuff, so I'm gonna switch over to Balatro right now. Mm-mm-mm. Oh god, do I still have it unencrypted? I might not have turned off the mods. Give me a moment. I might need to do that real quick. Yeah, I still need to do that. Alright. Shouldn't be too much of an issue, though. It works as long as I turn them both off. Do. I'll do a gold stake plasma. No guarantees I'll win, but I'll try. Gameplay, Balatro. There we go. Options. Turn up our audio because I had it low for yesterday's stream. Alright, hopefully this works. We've got audio. Looks like we're good here. Looks like we were already playing Plasma last time, so let's just get right into it. So Purple Stake is the one where you need to get 400k. That being said, I'm just gonna go ahead and you know what? Let's actually play exactly on Purple Stake, because there's some other strategy you gotta worry about with Orange and Gold Stake. So let's just go right on Purple Stake here. First things first. Plasma deck, much easier to play in the early game, because I'm pretty sure just a 2-pair is enough to win. So you don't need to worry. First ante, generally speaking, you're gonna win. This is enough to beat the final boss with just a normal straight. Here, these are decent options. You can always gamble the Buffoon pack. Personally, I think this ice cream is huge. Because chips are very good early with the Plasma deck because of how it balances things out. You want, when you're still working with flat numbers, you just want the bigger flat number, right? So club +3 mult, it might as well just read +3 chips, right? Like, you would never take a Joker that gives +3 chips. Later on, mult is very important, but early on, you can get carried easily by something like this. I have tips for you if you want them. Right now, I am helping someone who asked for some tips on Plasma deck Purple Stake, which is probably one of the harder ones. I could take something here. Mars is a little bit hard to make work. I'm not against a 2-pair level, though. Let's go ahead and take a 2-pair level since it offered it to us. You can't always play exactly what you want. So, it gives you 2 pair, you play a 2 pair. What is just the just the okay, so we have Ride the Bus here if we want it. Is that something I'm going to want? I would have to avoid playing face cards, but I don't mind doing that because I haven't committed to face cards at all. It's Eternal, so I can't get out of it. I told you Flat Mult was not very helpful early. It is rather helpful late, and this is scaling, so there's something to be said for taking this and trying to scale. Miss the bus? I don't want to miss the bus, though. I want to ride the bus. I can't say for certain that this is going to be the correct call, but it is a good scaling joker. So I'm going to try my best to not win in 1, right? Just to scale it a little bit. But unfortunately, Ice Cream is so damn good that I still win in 1. Save money here. It's important to get your econ up if you can. It might be tempting to take something like this blank voucher because it can lead to the extra joker slot, but at the moment I have no use for an extra joker slot. If I just play like a 3, I probably don't win, right? Excellent. I'm intentionally spending money, right, to level up Ride the Bus more. Hit the Road. That's not a bad one. I'm gonna check this Jumbo Arcana pack, just in case there's some money on sale like this. And I'll go ahead and take this Hit the Road. It's not the best of the jokers, but it's Times Mult. Times Mult can always be worth something. I don't want your face cards, be gone. There you are, have a pair. And then you can have another pair. Ice Cream's starting to fall off just a wee bit. It's not bad enough that we would sell it by any means, but we are going to be looking for a replacement on that front. We're also definitely taking this baseball card. We don't have any uncommons yet, but uncommons are, I mean, they're uncommon, they're not rare. You can find some. So I'm taking that. I'm gonna probably skip on these because I really do want this paintbrush. Hand size is very useful. And we're gonna go next. And I just need to somehow remind myself never to play face cards. It's easier said than done, of course. Very nice. Alrighty. I'll take this Faceless Joker. This is good potential income, especially since I'm not playing face cards, right? There's some synergy. Just paying attention to these synergies is really an easy way to get far in this game. Death? I'm not against death, so I'm gonna death a face card into a jack because currently we have Hit the Road. I'm going to take... Ooh, tough choice here, actually. I'm gonna check this Jumbo Arcana again. Another death into a jack if I want it. Or... let's see if we can get some direction from an Emperor. Devil is fine, that's sort of paying back what we paid for the pack. Gold cards are excellent. Hierophant, actually very useful early on Plasma as well, again, for the chips. Okay, I see a 2-pair option here. Let's go ahead and Hierophant. I will Devil this King. And I'm gonna play this 2-pair. And we win. To be honest, I would have preferred to have been able to use Faceless Joker. Hello. Well, what's the play here? Alright, so let's consider our options. We've got Shiko. Shiko is obviously going to be a good option. AAA kind of goes against Ride the Bus, but if I get one, I'm probably going to play towards it, even if Ride the Bus is now a dead slot. AAA is just way too good. Canio works well with our deck because we can hang all our face cards. Yorick is fine. He's just a good one. And Perkio, Perkio's alright. Perkio's not great here, but Shiko. We'll take Shiko. There's plenty of different ways we can get countered, so having one of these is good. There's a world where I replace it at some point, but that world is not right here. I'll pass on these two, and I think I might want to reroll once. Those are not good enough, I don't think. They're both common. We don't play face cards. I don't want a permanent Swashbuckler. I might have taken a normal Swashbuckler over Faceless, but not a permanent one. Boss disabled. Let's go ahead and play a 3 of a kind since we have one here. Pretty bad hand overall, honestly. But our 2-pair is a little bit better. Let's go one more 2-pair here, and then we'll use some of our discards. There's some stuff to discard. And maybe a 6 and a 4. Yeah. There's a full house. That should win it for us. It'll be close, but it should win it for us. But to be safe, and this is a fair thing you can do some extra discards. We got an extra discard, use it. Where are our bonus cards? They're on our aces, so I'm actually going to keep my ace. Okay, we didn't get anything better. Just play what we got here. And there we go. Any tips that will help you a lot? My biggest tip I'm going to give to everyone, pretty much regardless of stake, is going to be play what the game gives you. You can't force anything. You can't just be like, I'm gonna play straights when I walk into the game and then play straights. Like, I've done that on stream before for certain challenges, and you're gonna lose a couple times before you get a straight run. The other big tip I'm gonna give you regarding plasma decks specifically is that you want big flat number early and lots of mult late, and at some point you just want to get rid of all of your chips. Don't even keep a chip joker late game when you play plasma deck. It just isn't worth it anymore. That's like my biggest tip, is chip jokers are unnecessary late when you're playing plasma deck, and they're very necessary early. Oh, wow. Are we doing this again? Is this just what we do now? We just land soul cards over and over and over again? Yeah. Let me get that. AAA. Alright, I was just talking about how I don't really want to combine it with Ride the Bus, but he's here. Ain't no getting around that. Is this unseated? It is. It is unseated. Just the other day we got all 5 of these suckers, so I'm kind of surprised how much we're seeing them. Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. If I go next blind right now, I'm probably gonna lose. Especially with the plant coming up. So I'm gonna reroll. probably spend all my money. And normally I would want to keep my money, but I'm not strong enough to win right now. So this will be a good replacement for now, though. Let's do that. This 100 chips should, like, allow us to limp. And I'm actually going to try not to use AAA for a little while. Let's play, like, this or this. We can play this because Queen of Diamonds, this needs a scoring face card. It's not scoring. Right? Here's our 3 of a kind, and we'll make it a full house. And you can see the difference in score when we play a 3 of a kind versus not. Be gone, face cards, be gone. 4 of a kind. Cool. Step away for 5 minutes, what happened? These legendaries manifested. Okay. So here's an interesting question. Do we sell one of our legendaries? And here's where the real, like, knowledge of the game comes in. Is like, ooh, legendary shiny, but is it actually my best choice right now? 2 things we're considering. The plant, all face cards are debuffed, right? This is obviously going to counter the shit out of AAA. But once we beat the plant, we will not see the plant again. So there's an argument to be made that, right, AAA will be good right after that. That being said, AAA right now is running directly counter to a card that I can't sell in Ride the Bus. So I'm playing down a Joker, sort of, by playing this guy. And also we have Baseball card, right? And he's also stuck with us. So there's an argument that one of them gets sold for Astronomer. I don't know if I'm going to go for that, but it's a very strong argument. So I think the proper thing to do, personally, is make myself a little stronger right now by selling Shiko for Astronomer, playing out this blind without any face cards, so like continuing to skill ride the bus and winning against the plant that way, hopefully. And then we'll decide whether we want to sell AAA, because AAA is very strong. So that's going to be my current play. He is uncommon, that's why I picked him up. We've also got another Ice Cream, which I think I will take over Wily. Wily is permanent, but 3 of a kind is kind of hard to play, honestly. Level up Uranus. Red card would be very good, but I'm a little ways into missing the scaling on that now. So let's go next. We should be fine against the big blind here. I'm gonna avoid playing face cards as much as I can. We can see we're scoring a decent amount right now. Okay, y'all gotta get out of here. Go. So right now, if I played this, this would be, you know, times 32, which is very good, but it's actually not really that, like it's a little bit more than what we're already scoring, you know? It's really not that good. Bro, I didn't want to draw all of my face cards, hello? Alright, that'll do for now. I don't suppose I could get If I had gotten this square joker earlier, I would have taken it without hesitation, I think. This scales well. I'm still kind of hurting for money, so I'm going to take the hermit. Generally speaking, money is going to be one of your highest value takes. It's not always a must take, but it is a higher value one. Dusk. So, the play here, in theory, would be sell the ice cream, buy the dusk, play 3 dead hands, and then play Triboulet Dusk as the last one of the round. Currently, if I'm gonna play Triboulet Dusk, I'm probably gonna go for a full house, right? Let's say that I can only get a 2-pair, though. Let's say I can only get 2 kings, 2 queens. That's a pretty fair guess, mostly because, we only have 4 of each, right? Like, you can't just guarantee a full house kings over queens. So, 2-pair kings over queens. That's 4 times 2 to the 4th times 2 to the 4th. That's 4 times 16 times 16, 4 times 256, 1,024. Plus, I don't know, like 100 chips is like 1,100. Divide by 2 is 550 squared. Is a big number. I don't know how, 250,000, 300,000. That's probably good enough. I think this is a good enough pickup here to justify killing Ride the Bus and just playing down a joker. That being said, we are still against the plant here, which means our face cards are debuffed, which means we cannot play face cards yet. We'll see if we can win. The best way to do that is just gonna be to play 2 pairs, right? 2-pair is my best hand besides 4 of a kind. So, like, we just gotta hope for the best here. Which, that's not gonna do it. Those will help, though. These are big, so here's another tip for Plasma Deck. If you're not playing your best hand, it's garbage. Because of how scaling works, where it sort of balances stuff out, getting 20 times 1 and getting 40 times 1, you know, on a normal deck, 20 times 1, 20 points. 40 times 1, 40 points. That's double the score. On Plasma Deck, 20 times 1 is 10 squared is 100, 40 times 1 is 20 squared is 400. It's 4 times as many points, right? Okay, let's look for... I kind of want to dig for a full house of aces. That's my optimal hand, is this. I do think I might be able to do a 4 of a kind of aces and win on that. I think I can win on a 4 of a kind of aces, so that would be like my best hand. I'm gonna keep my 7s. I'm gonna ditch my 3. I'm gonna ditch my 5. Okay. Pair of 6s. 3. And 1 king. I don't want to play 2 because then it'll be... Actually, I can actually play these because they're not scoring. So this, another little tip. They're not scoring, so they don't reset Ride the Bus. At least I don't believe they do. Yep. Okay, we did not get the 4 of a kind of aces. We got the full house, though. Let's hope this is enough. I'm not actually certain that it is, but they are re-triggering from dusk, so this is 120 extra chips. It's going to be a rather large hand, if not winning. It's good enough. It is good enough. And that was the hardest part. Because now we can play Triboulet, without any issue in the world. We're never going to encounter the plant again unless we go super deep in the run. And let's level up pair and 2 pair and full house. Just barely edged that out, man. Okay. So because we're going to be going for AAA here in the future, I should commit heavily to it. Start scoping my deck around that. I'll take a stone card just because some chips might be able to help. Ride the Bus is about to be dead in the water, so I'm just going to move it down to the end. It's literally a dead card to us now. Excellent starting hand. We just got to look for a king or another queen. There's the king. And now we are playing dead hands. This is, to be clear, I'm sacrificing a lot of money to do this, but I believe that it is okay to do so because I think I'm strong enough to win if I do it. So I'm literally just playing dead stuff. I understand this is a horrible hand. Alright, these are all gonna be just horrible. The goal is to trigger Dusk. Retrigger all played cards on final hand of round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Full house. The full house isn't what's important. The important part is that AAA is triggering 10 fucking times. $21 million. I'm thinking that's good enough. Level up my 2 pair, again, in case we can't get the full house. Hanging Chad. This is obviously going to go very well with AAA because we're re-triggering the 2x 2 more times. So even though I'm losing baseball card value here, I am very okay with selling Astronomer for Hanging Chad. And the idol is just bad. Don't take the idol. The idol is very, 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 very niche. The idol is basically only if you're trying to do a meme challenge run, right? Then we play these. We got 1 hand left. I could unlock 5 of a kind here, but I don't know that I actually want to. Because as tempting as it might be, and to be honest, I usually do, it does reduce the chances of you actually getting the planets that you want, which in this case for us is full house or 4 of a kind. Cool. 150 mil. Now I will say we got a little bit lucky with this seed for sure, right? I'm gonna familiar here for, I mean it's more face cards, right? We got 2 extra jacks and 1 extra king. We'll take that. The odds are better now. And we got a strength, so even though I could take the money, I'm now fully committed to the idea of just playing towards AAA. I'll level up 3 of a kind as well. Sometimes that might happen. Diamonds are debuffed. That's fine. That is a-okay. Play all of these. There's all our kings and queens. Play you 3 to make sure Dusk is triggering. And king, king, queen, queen, and... I'm pretty sure I don't need to play this, but I'll play it to be safe. I'm pretty sure I could play a debuffed one and be fine, but I'm not here to take risks over $3. I'm here to win. Yeah, we would have been fine. Appointment. And then also, let's death a 2 into another gold king. Mime would be good in certain situations, but not here. Not madness, please. Thank you. All face cards drawn face down. I mean, that's a little bit concerning. We'll take this. This is actually a very nice way to, sort of save yourself from face down bosses, because when you use consumables on cards, they flip from face down to face up for a second, right? So you can kind of peek them. Upgrade high card by 3 levels, no thank you. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 is a fine enough hand, I suppose. Wow, 1,000 points. Nice. Alrighty. That's a lot of jacks. A tower on you, play you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Maybe I keep 2 jacks just in case I get screwed and don't draw anything that I need. Right. Okay, we drew the king anyways, but just in case I would have the full house option with the jacks, and it would be fine because one is glass. Right. As it stands, we didn't need any of that, though. I hope this has been fairly helpful for helping you get through Plasma Deck on Purple Stick. Or, I mean, if you're even still watching, I couldn't know. If not, I helped you when you were here. And I'll call that good enough. Go Chariot. Oh, excellent, you are still here. Again, I realize this isn't an entirely typical run. You can't really rely on just getting AAA, but hopefully it helps you understand some of the thought process in when you should pivot on and off of certain things. I will, once again, I'll keep the jacks just in case I need them. I'll play these 5. Should be fine. Okay, we actually did get our full house. Alright, so we just play the jacks. I'm not going to play the glass because I would like to save it. Again, it's a safety net. I don't want it to break and then I don't have my safety net anymore. $350. Glass Joker. Yep. No, I don't think so. Thank you, though. Yeah. Hit me with the wheel. Nope. No wheel for me. Yeah, should be fine to just go next here. All face cards drawn face down. What that means to me is just play a bunch of other crap for now. Leave the face cards. That's a lot of face cards, though. Let's play, like, this one. That'll give us a good idea of how things are. Right, we can kind of peek preemptively. Okay, that's a jack, which means this one is also a jack. Right, this is also a jack right here. We don't know anything about these yet, but we can get rid of this jack. This is our steel queen right here. You could see that it triggered. So let's go ahead and star these. Okay, king, king, queen, queen. Because this was a steel queen, we know that this is a full house. Because this is face down and to the left of other kings, we know this is a king. This should be a full house, kings over queens. It is indeed. We'll take the Fool, probably. The Serpent, incredibly easy boss to beat. For most decks. There are a couple decks that counters, but not this one. Stuntman can actually be good. So, technically, if you have really, really, really good chip jokers, you can win even Purple Stake Plasma deck with just chips. Just chips. But you need a hell of a lot of chips. So he's one way you can kind of get there. Buy the Fool and hang on to him, not because, like, really, like, I don't really need to use him on the star, right? So just buy him and hold on to him. Maybe we get something better. Right? Like, you see a Hermit or a Temperance or something, and boom, double money. Just a moment while this hand plays out. A little bit hot in my room. And the door. Reason to have the door shut right now. And 2 hands remaining. Now just 1. Sorry? Sorry for what? Nothing to be sorry for. Oh, you gotta go. Oh, no worries. No worries. No worries at all. I hope you had a good time. And perhaps I will see you back, perhaps I will not. Either way, have a good day. Strength. Strength was a good option, because now I can Fool for the strength, and we can bump some of our jacks into queens. Wee Joker, another excellent way to win this. Plasma deck. Easily with just chips. Big blind. Let's go strength on the jacks. That's what they're there for. That'll do. I like Gold Deck. Gold Deck had my only gold stakes win there after like 100. Oh, I shouldn't have played that glad. Oh, there goes the safety net. Whoops. I had my only gold stakes win there after like 100 tries. That's interesting. When you say gold deck, you're talking about the yellow deck, right? Like the start with $10 more. Yeah, I think we can just go next here. This boss is very easily beaten by simply playing single cards over and over and over again. Yeah, okay. Yeah, being able to adapt to what the game gives you is a really easy way to make sure that you can win more consistently. Like, I'm not good enough at this game to win like 100% of runs or anything like that, but I'm probably good enough now to win like, you know, half my runs on gold stake, give or take. And I think I'm pretty proud of that particular number. It is possible. Come on, Smokes. Smokey. You get to see the stream mascot. Smokey. It is kind of like gold though, right? It's just spam you with money. Come on, Smokes. Come on up. Make up your mind, bro. You coming up here or not? You delaying the stream. I don't care that much. Come on. Come on up here, Fuzzy. There you go. That's the kitty. Literally got this game 3 weeks ago, and I'm fully addicted. Full on addicted. Here's the stream mascot right here, Smokey. Yes. He enjoys bothering me on stream. Yeah, this is quite an addicting game. It's surprising, because when I played it back in, like, the beta, I was like, I wonder how long this game will last, because it feels like it's simpler than other roguelikes, you know what I mean? In terms of, like the gameplay loop, it really is just shop, fight thing, shop, fight thing, shop, fight thing, and that's it. But there's a lot of depth to it. There's a lot of depth to it. By this hanged man. Loopy tail in my face. Smokey. That's you. You did that. Alright, what's our final boss? I could check here. Very large blind. Don't care. Easy win. L plus ratio. I would have been concerned if it was the Verdant Leaf, because I have nothing to sell here. But no. No issue. Yeah, next round. Honestly, I could probably just skip and fight him now. And realistically, this is something you can consider, especially when you get up to orange and gold stake with perishable jokers and with rental jokers. If you feel yourself on a clock, like if you're running a seltzer and you're like, oh no, it's gonna run out soon, or you have a perishable that's really helping you win a run, you can consider bum rushing the end just to win, right? Like, I could play those 2 rounds out, but my deck's probably not going to get any better right now. And even if it does, I don't need it to, because I'm scoring 300 million. Why would I risk the 1 in a million chance that I just don't draw any kings or queens, right? Like, fuck it. Let's go. Hanged Man early, so I can discard 5 cards, and then I draw 7. Play these 5. I had lost so many good runs for duds. It happens. The number of times I've been like, this is probably fine, right? And then I lose immediately the following blind. Let's see if we can go boom, 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 boom. Technically, I could play a flush house here if I wanted to. It's definitely better than just keeping 1 steel card, so I should do this. Go. Obviously, that's gonna win. Restless Nightshade says, open stream, sees Chad, no photo. Looks inside. Chad, no photo. AAA is just photo with extra steps though, right? He's got a face too, it's basically the same thing. Oh boy, a free Cloud9. No. We'll see how far this goes, but Cloud9's not going to be a part of the team. 2x on flush, no thank you. Ooh, Bonana? Anti-9 Bonana? No. I think basically the only thing that we're looking for right now is some way to create a negative, a natural negative, what have you. Because, like, can't get rid of any of these. Baseball, I would love to get rid of Ride the Bus, but, you know, we locked into that shit early. Fuck it. We play Light Ball. How's everyone doing today? I see a few new faces. How is everyone doing? King, king, queen, queen, queen. Flush house me. Say hi to the people on Stream Smokes. None of this. It's all garbage. Go next. What is your furthest round? Gods24 asks. We did a Nan-Inf stream a week or two ago now, I think. So, I think that ended on, like, Hold on, let me check. It reset my score because I've been fucking around with mods so much, but you can go watch the stream. It didn't reset my round, though. 86 is my highest round. 86 be the answer. Mega Deathlord says, doing fine, uni life, stress relief. Lots of people in university. I've been hearing a couple of people in chat saying they're in class or studying or this or that. Yeah, word. You know, part of me misses that, part of me doesn't. It's a different set of problems now. Restless Nightshade, I pray for that natural negative blueprint. True, it really is just, bro, just roll the negative natural blueprint. Hello, Dex and Mex, how are you? We actually got 2 souls this run as well. I sold the Chico. King, 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 queen, queen. Actually, you know what? We don't need to play Flush House. Let's just play the Full House. I would rather have $3. The hubris of man. $152 million. You know, I have seed money, and I've completely been neglecting the fact that I have seed money. This is what we call happy gaming. I shouldn't even be rolling right now, I should just be saving. The Psychic. Or like... the dumbass. Got him. There you go. There's your 5 cards. Actually, Scott, because it's after 12 o'clock, it wouldn't be Ohio. Because that means good morning. Telescope. I have no idea how useful that will be, but I don't know, maybe. Maybe useful. Hang some low cards, gotta get more consistency. Although we are fairly consistent at this point with 15 cards out of 49 and only needing 5 of them. And also only needing 1 set of them. The Flint, I don't care. What the fuck is this guy talking about? Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about? Look at that, 16,000 points from a bunch of aces, Smokey. Bunch of aces. Oh, 5 of a kind and nothing better. Oh, thank you. Give me a king. That'll do. That'll do. Yeah, reset the bus. It keeps stopping. We're on those city roads. Solar, what's good, man? We started a bit earlier today. I guess that makes sense. Breaking Bad, but it's Walter explaining how to min-max Balatro. Excellent, excellent choice for content right there. I don't know how much of an explainer Walt was really, though, in the show. Most worthless enhancements ever, by the way. Getting plus 30 chips on a king and a queen while on plasma deck in anti-10. Oh yeah, high card is my most played hand. That's crazy. I guess it's not really that surprising considering how many dead hands I play, but... $81 seems like a good deal to me. Notably, the Flint is not a very hard boss for this deck in particular because it does basically only affect it half as much. Normally, the Flint is like cutting your score down by a factor of 4, right? Half your chips, half your mult. Against Plasma deck, since you're only going for one or the other, it's only a factor of 2. I was watching a film about drugs, insanity, and trains. In that order, or like a mixture? I guess that's a full house. He taught Chessie how to cook, that's true. A mixture, okay. That's probably for the best. I feel like it'd be a little weird if you were just like, this is drugs, and then this is insanity, and finally we'll end with trains, right? Like, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Ooh, money on sale. Burglar. No, that literally just makes my job harder. I want to get to the minimum number of hands as quickly as possible. Yo, you got any negatives in here? Negative machine broke? What's the chance of a negative? Like 1 in 400? Seems pretty reasonable. I'm not asking for that much, right, guys? What are you doing, Smokey? Why is your pawn there? What do you want? What? Was that it? Look at this fuzzy little minion right here. Yes. Next. Ooh, a straight. I'm sure that'll score well. And 5. Go. This reminds me of the time I Balatro. True. He's not wrong, I was there. He said it's Balatroing time. How many calories? You know, sometimes on this stream, I just say shit, and then people are like, they answer, they like throw a follow-up question out there like 30 seconds later, and I already can't remember what the fuck I was talking about. The I says no repeat hand types. Unfortunately, I never play the same hand twice. He says playing high card 3 times in a row before finishing with a single full house. The cat. How many calories? I'm not eating the cat. I'm pretty sure that's not what you mean, but... Or maybe it is, and you're just a freak. Midas Mask? No, thank you. Justice? That could increase my score in the future. No. Not after making comments like that, you can't have him. Not that you could have him anyways. I'm noticing a distinct lack of queens so far. Would you like to provide me with some? Oh, apparently not. How about now? Very strange. There they are. This is why you keep discards around. And go. You want to have every cat. It seems like a lot of cats. Would you keep them all in the same place? I feel like that'd be dangerous, actually. Extra discard. Cool, 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 cool. Four of a kind, I guess. Ploosh house. Right, I think we should be rolling down here, considering we need 2.4 billion points. And we're currently rocking about 300 million. Bloodstone, a little late on the draw there, buddy. I'll take a magician. Woohoo, free money. Ah, that's what we're here for. I want the Fool so that I can make 2 glass cards instead of just 1. Did you just high-five me, Smokey? What? Skip. Skip. You either find a Sock and Buskin or a Blueprint Brainstorm Yuri combo, or the run ends in a couple of antes. Yeah, in a couple of antes. I think I make it through this one. I skipped just cause I don't feel like it. I just rolled down my money. Strength of this. My Justice Fool should be able to get me through this ante. In theory. He's not wrong. I am the Fool. Two, 1 hand remaining. And then we go glass. And then we go Fool. And then we go glass. And then, I don't know, I guess we magician these 2 cards, even though it's entirely unnecessary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 glass goes up front because it retriggers 2 extra times with Hanging Chad. The other one technically goes after these 2, because they're lucky. And they give flat mult, so it's ever so marginally better that way. Good job. No breaks. There's photo. We can do photo, Chad. You got a ectoplasm in here? No? Okay. Guess I'll die then. I'll take the immolate. I don't care if you burn some queens or whatever. Oh, actually. We go back in ante. We're still alive. We're not dead yet. Take 29 bucks. I'll play one out, sure. Now, just because it said previous cards played this ante are debuffed, it does concern me a little bit. I'm gonna go for, maybe I'll play my gold cards or something during the final boss. Emphasis on the yet. Well, technically all of us just aren't dead yet, right? Like, ja. I just realized I probably should have played a glass card there. The fact that I just hit the lucky proc is the whole reason we lived. Ankh? Ankh is probably a poor choice, right? Like, what, 2 in 5 chance we hit something good. These would live, but like, why would I do that? Let's get another chariot in here. 3 blueprints or a girlfriend? What kind of question is that? Blueprints, obviously. Oh look, Baron. Too late to pivot to Baron Mime? Alright, the pillar. You're about to get the pillar, if you know what I mean. Hey, Smokey, could you not clean yourself directly on my arm? Thanks. That is incredibly gross. That's not really what I was hoping for. I guess we'll take this. Okay, we got the kings. King, king, queen, 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 like this, or... Yeah, that'll do, I think. Technically, our 5 of a kind is better, so we should do it this way. 1 glass should be good enough. Ayo, what? What? I didn't say anything. Can't wait until you run into the boss blind that debuffs face cards. We took care of him back in Ante 4. He's not showing up anytime soon. We ganked his ass. That's actually exactly, like, we pivoted right after we faced him. We saw that he was coming up in Ante 4. We got the AAA that same ante. We were like, alright, we ride the bus. We keep riding the bus. And then right afterwards, we'll pivot to AAA. And then we got the Dusk as well, so. Hello again, Photograph. I still can't pick you up, unfortunately. Curse you, Black Stakes. Smokey wants both of my hands on him at all times right now. I'm sorry, man, I can't do that. I've got streams to do. Yeah, plus 10 mult after everything is calculated. Huge. What do we get right now? E11. We can do that, we just need to draw both of our glass cards. We can do that, though. We've seen that we can do 12. That being said, I do think I'm going to double skip, because I don't believe in myself enough to draw both of my glass cards several times in a row. Really, I don't even believe in myself to do it 1 time in a row, but I don't have any choice in that matter. We have our full house here. Is my other glass card... okay, it is a king, so we do have to go for kings. Hey, got it. Why do you have riding the bus if it's worthless? Well, it wasn't worthless when I picked it up. That's... I mean, the eternal sticker is... I mean, when I picked it up, it was a good call. And then I got AAA, and it was like, oh, well. No. Let's do these, I think. And we got the full house still, and maybe we pull our other, what's it called? Our other steel card. We did not, but there we go. That is the proper hand. We put the order like that, I believe, and hope for the best. Empty bus, send it off the cliff. See you, bro. Yeet. No brakes again. I mean, we're not making it any further, but outside of, again, a negative falling. Okay, that works. Yeah. Now we gotta find something to go in that slot. Random rare joker for all my money? No thanks. Oh, neat, another 10 malt. Excellent. I guess I'll take the ramen for now, not that a 2x is gonna save us from anything. A knife certainly won't. 3 extra hands certainly won't. A fool certainly won't. Money might. Especially if I do it twice. Emperor? Nope, those don't do anything. Chariot kinda does. Methinks we're going to lose here. Could have gambled for a blueprint. We still have the chance. Hiya! Oh, there's a judgment. Place your bets. What's gonna be in the judgment? Ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna go brainstorm. This is gonna be a brainstorm for sure. Or an obelisk. Either the best or the worst option. It's gonna be a Jolly Joker. We've got one on Jolly Joker. Nothing. There's going to be nothing in here. That's a bold guess. Cavendish. Ooh, I haven't even gotten rid of banana, so it's definitely not that. We've got 2 on Space Joker. It was Rough Gem. Ooh, close one. Yeah, I'll take $110 so that I can lose to this next boss. Nah. Golden Joker moment. That would be nice, wouldn't it? $4 extra here as I lose. Discard all that. Hey, this was a queen. Nice. Hang those 2. This one is glass. I don't know if this one is. What suit is my glass queen? It is a spade. Okay, so this is not it then. A spade would go here. Let's discard these 2. Alright, let's play you, and you. There is no saving this, by the way. I'm just trying my best. You. And honestly, you as well. We've still got the full house right there regardless. And we're gonna chariot this queen. And I'm gonna guess that this score is gonna land us right in the ballpark of like just shy of E13, maybe I don't know, like 5 E12. That's my guess. 07s, everyone. 07s. Restless Nightshade, I don't think that math is quite right. I'm pretty sure it's 50-50 at either. It either happens or it doesn't, right? Like, so all of you had a 50% chance to be right. 7.18 E12. Not bad. Not bad at all. We go again. Preferably not on Plasma Deck. I did that to help someone out. They were thankful for the help. I don't want to do it again. That is a pain in the ass deck to play. I understand why one would need advice for that. Any preferences on deck? Here, I actually really need to use the restroom, so I will be right back. Please post your favorite deck in the chat. Bladder empty, hands washed. Let's do this. All right. What deck was that? That was Plasma. Is nothing in the 1 in 150? Probably not. It would be 1 in 151 in that case. Erratic. Okay, we got Erratic. We got Painted. Seated Run for that 52 tens of spades. Okay, Wormhole. Wrong mod. Misprint Run. Misprint. Misprint? Like with the Joker? Misprint? You'd have to pay me to do that. Can I do a 3,4 methylene methamphetamine deck? You want me to do cook meth? That's what you want me to do? I'm going to assume that that is the chemical formula for meth, because I see methamphetamine in there, but what do I know? So I've got Erratic and Painted. And then we've also got an option for that Seated Run. All right, we're gonna do a die roll as usual. Roll D6. So this isn't gonna count, but isn't there a misprinted deck, or is that modded? I think that's modded. You might be thinking of Erratic. Checkered. Okay, so we've got 4 options then. This, again, doesn't count. I'm just putting it out here. So we're just going to do 1 or 2 is Erratic, 3-4 is Painted, 5-6 is Seated Run, and 7-8 is Checkered. 3. We got 3, which was Painted Deck. We're doing Painted Deck. Zoop. And back over to gameplay so we don't lose the volume. Painted Deck, where are you? Painted Deck, +2 hand size, -1 Joker slot. Go. Show us your search history. Not on your life. What is this emote? First time chat from Raider. Wait, raiding? Oh shit, there was a raid. Wait, I didn't get a message for that. Thank you, Fletch74. Hello! I didn't even realize. My pings must not be working right. I'm gonna have to go scold my Streamlabs after this. Because it ain't working right. Alright, what are we doing here? We're on painted decks, so it's much easier to land things like flushes. This is not quite a good enough flush, but it's almost good enough. Yeah, we just go for that flush. Give me your flush, boy. Keep a 10, discard a 9. Jack also works. Pretty please. Thank you. This man just said jerkmate, thumbs up. I'm calling it a negative Barren Mind Blueprint Brainstorm run. Man's got some high expectations. I'm gonna take this erosion. Look, a hanged man, excellent value with the erosion. Do I skip for a free rare? That sounds a little bit risky. I'm not that strong yet. Let's go ahead and kill some low cards and look for, I'm going to assume, a straight is what's going to pop up first. I was right. Erosion already at that solid +8. Erosion's an excellent scaling joker. It's just one of those ones that sometimes it just doesn't work depending on what you're running. Sir, please let me out of the basement. I beggeth you, sire. Is that the accent you're going for? Because that's the accent I imagine when you're saying it. Like a small Victorian child. Bad, 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 good? Technically not that bad, but let's get some scaling going on in here. We're trying to get rid of diamonds. Currently, I hate diamonds. This is also good to have with diamond, or with painted deck, because you get bigger hand size, you see more diamonds. Makes sense. That's a whole ass flush right there. Yeah. Let me get that. DJ, what rank? You know, I've been more of an observer of that particular trend. Thank you very much. What does the painted deck do again? +2 hand size, -1 joker slot. So scaling is fairly important to grab, or if you're not going for scaling, at least go for planets, which is just scaling with a different name. Trying to get rid of clubs. I hate clubs. Huh, I didn't get a straight. 7. Let's just play a pair of kings. Is it good? No, not particularly, but it's fine. There it is, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Go. Competitive. I mean, technically. It's not. I'm back. Did you win? I did win. We got, what was our high score, everyone? Did we get like, I think we got E11 out of that run. Oh, Eternal Egg, Pog. Temperance value. No, go next. I can't believe that. Did that raid notification come up while I was away? Like in the bathroom? No way, right? Like E12? E12, okay. I can't believe I missed my first raid. Curse you, Streamlabs. I'm going to need to check it after this because clearly something is amiss with my notifications. That's a full house. Nope, don't play it yet. We're trying to get rid of diamonds. We hate diamonds. Grr. I don't have that much venom for diamonds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's quite a nice full house I have there. Not a winning full house, but a good one. Right, now we just need some times mult and we're set, honestly. Kill a couple more cards, discard a little bit more. This feels like a pretty solid scaling run already. Not Square Joker. I will not. I will take a Mr. Bones just to prevent my untimely death against the wall. Ooh, has it out for me, it seems. 87654, 8675309. Should I raid? I have 0 subs. Solar, are you even old enough to go to clubs? With shit talk like that, I have to wonder. King, Queen, Jack, 10, 9. That's a pretty good one. In fact, let's go ahead and play that. Yeah, use a fake ID. Playing Painted White Steak, ever touched it. I assume that is supposed to say never touched it. It is, it's a little bit of an interesting deck. This is one of the ones I find more interesting. DJ attracting minors. Yeah, that's not my intention. Pass with those accusations, please. Discard these. Oh no, I'm out of discards. Why was I trying to discard? I'm out of discards. Trying to strike a chord? Not that badly. My shit talk game has always been weak. I'm one of those figures out a comeback in the shower that evening kind of people. Diamonds again. Oh good. I drew lots of those. Begone. 2 pair? My 1 pair is better than my 2 pair. Suit? Nope. That'll do then. Two, three, four, five. Yeah, for sure. On a guitar. Good news about the wall, you beat it, and then you go to the next ante, and it's easier than what you just fought, even through the scaling. And you're like, oh, this isn't as dire as I had originally thought. Thanks for the $4, bro. Is a skip tag worth it? I mean, for $3 it is. The arm. Does the arm matter? As long as I don't play a pair, it doesn't. You want me to discard hearts? I'm just gonna play this straight, though. I'll discard hearts in a bit. Since there are more of them to discard. That's a little better. This does concern me slightly currently. Worst case scenario, I suppose I'm stuck using Mr. Bones on the large blind. Big blind, whatever it's called. Or I could just dig for the flush here. There's 6 diamonds. That's not super likely, but doesn't mean I'm not gonna hit it. Hey, Lamau. And we got trip 7s. Is that good enough? Gee whiz, I sure hope so. It was. What a silly fucking joke, Solar. Is there ever a world where you would skip a blueprint? Very, very unlikely that I would skip a blueprint ever. What am I looking at? That's a meme, I don't know. I think I can't really imagine a world where I skip a blueprint unless I have a very specific set of jokers where their synergies with one another are what make the build work. and replacing any one of them breaks the synergy. But I can't really think of any deck where like that would really be a thing. Brainstorm I can see skipping occasionally because of the weird positioning rules it has. $4 for a 2-pair? Or... honestly? Yeah, let me get some money here. And if I use Mr. Bones, that's fine. Let me get Mercury. Level up my pair. Go next. Yeah, go next. Let's just try not to play any pairs. I will play 2 pairs, though. This is very possibly just a money farming level here real quick. Discard hearts. I can try my best. There's a very good chance that I am literally just farming $16 and losing so Mr. Bones can proc. Because, like, why not, right? Like, it's a lot of money. Do it. End me. I'm just farming social credits. Oh, you're upgrading your social credit score. I see, I see. For Returnal Chad and a blueprint versus photo. Exactly. Yeah, like there are worlds where you might not take it, but $35 egg with holographic. I got blueprint. Blueprint's pretty good. And by pretty good, I mean objectively the best Joker in the game. Okay, I do need some score, guys. I can't just run on Castle Erosion. I guess a Mars level could potentially help. As could a Joker stencil if I'm willing to sell to-do list. Saki Busky doesn't do a whole lot for me. Flashcard doesn't either. I feel like what I do here is I play a couple hands with, or maybe one hand with high card, and then I switch into Joker stencil. What's the score I need here? 9k? That's doable. Though I might actually need to sell this immediately. I'm not sure I win otherwise. What do you want me to discard? Spades. I see 4 of them here. I'll do that. Okay, we see a flush. Yeah, we're just gonna have to titch you here. Go. 2400. Underwhelming. Especially if Perkio is on the early antes. You could argue for Perkio. So the reason I'm gonna say Blueprint is the best is because Blueprint is whatever your best Joker is. Right? Like, that's... And since you can move him around, he's whatever your best Joker is at the time that you are looking at what your best Joker is. I'm trying to make money. My best Joker is mail-in rebate. Now Blueprint is mail-in rebate. Right now I'm leaving the shop. My best Joker is Perkio. Blueprint is also Perkio. Right? Like... Dangerous to spend my last discard here, but also I don't have anything good. Pair of 9s. Are you any good? Probably. Let's play this flush first, though. Because I'm struggling right now. I haven't really gotten a whole lot of options for scaling. Let's play, like, you, I think would probably be best. Indeed it was. And you will win. Blueprint versus Brainstorm. Blueprint's better. Flat 20 mult will do a lot of work for now. It's better than Joker Stencil. I'll reroll once because we would like a replacement for it if possible. Delayed gratification is not really what I was looking for, but I'll take it. Alright, what can we do here? Pair of sixes. How good is a pair of sixes right now? I think that's, like, technically barely enough to win. Now here's the question, do I give up my $4 so that I can gain some chips? I think the answer to that is currently no. Currently I would like to stabilize my money a little bit. Take my $4. Blueprint is the superior version of Brainstorm. You can't change my mind. I don't intend to. Idea, Blueprint, but instead of Blueprint, if you lose, it leaks your search history, but 10x mult. Okay, so it's just not Blueprint. Very interesting card idea there. Arrowhead. That's good chips, but I have to specifically play spades. I guess I'm okay with that. Delayed gratification is lame anyways. Wheel. Sort by suit. These two. And, actually, there's a lot going on here. Looking for a spade flush if possible, but it looks like we got a heart flush instead, so I'll take it for now. And then a diamond flush. Painted deck, looks inside, flush build. Chad, but it activates a joker, not a card. Yeah, that is just a cryptid joker for sure. Anyways, I got a flight to catch tomorrow. Gonna go to a concert. Have fun with your crippling gambling addiction. Well, at least I'm not spending actual money, right? Where you going? Who you watching? Who you seeing in concert? Unless he's already gone. In which case, everyone point and make fun of him while he's gone. He can't hear us, he's not here anymore. Alright, I need to roll down, I'm gonna lose if I don't. We need 25k and we aren't seeing jack shit for hands. Certainly there must be something good in here. Can Supernova do me any good? Supernova can do me some good. Sorry, Erosion. I haven't been given any options to, like, improve you, so... create with 4 common jokers? No thanks. Am I discarding diamonds? Goodbye. Hilltop Hoods. Nope. You might raid Shadow Legends? What do they have to do with it? Not sponsored? Raid Shadow Legends, please sponsor me. I'll sell my soul for a cup of coffee. That popcorn is running out of malt rather quick. I've got a whole $0 to my name. Check out this awesome move. Boom. Boom, look at that. We got a photograph. Is it good? No. I really should not take that. That is an objectively bad card. This is, I mean, it adds the malt before, right? Like, it's at best, we get 10 malt out of it with a 4 of a kind. Oh boy, we are going to lose hard. The photo is bad. Don't do it. It's a trap. Okay. Well, time to lose right here and now. The scaling is not occurring fast enough. Also, where the fuck are all my spades? Hello? Where are all my spades? I'll play this straight, but where my spades at, dough? There they are. Alright, that's not enough to win. We're gonna lose right here. Oh, sevens, but... Could have taken the photo and gambled harder. SMH my head. SMH my head. Genshin Impact is a large open world. I'm assuming the next two words are open world. Alright. New run. New run. You can't win them all. This just goes to show. Well, actually, depending on who you ask, you may actually be able to win them all, but I'm not that guy. I should have leveled Highcard and Paramore earlier or something, I'm sure. Or checked one of those standard packs for a blue seal. That would be the correct play. But alas, streamer is human. Alright, do we run it back on that? Do we do a different one? Install Cryptid right now and use Antimatter Deck. My stream yesterday was Cryptid, actually. You might have been there. I don't remember, actually, now that I think about it. But I was playing Cryptid yesterday, and, oh boy. I'm gonna need a break for a couple days. That's a lot. Do that seeded run mentioned earlier. Fair enough, then. Alright, we can do that. I'm gonna play, if we're gonna be doing a seeded run, I'm gonna play on black deck. Especially if it's gonna be that particular seeded run. Remind me the seed. I'm gonna scroll up here, see if it's still hiding further up in the chat. Nope, I don't see the seed anymore. Whoops. You got that seed on hand? One painted white stakes. Okay. Bye. You got any tips for black stake? Eternal is both a blessing and a curse. Oh, it's erratic? Okay, well, we'll do it on erratic then. But what's this? It's the seed. Hold on. Balatro all 10 seed. Seven LB. So 7 LB 2 WV PK. Like. All right, what'd I miss? Oh, you posted the seed. That makes sense. Pretty balanced deck. Let's get it. I think we're gonna win. $10-4. This is like this is looking short term right here. Jugulaire. Is it necessary? No. Walkie-talkie early on. Yeah, it's eternal. Sorry, I got distracted from the black stake tips. Yeah, you first get Eternals in black stake, and Eternals are both a blessing and a curse. Eternals are obviously bad because you're forced to keep them for the rest of the run, so you really have to think before you go, oh, I want that one. Because, like, if your idea is to replace it later, maybe you don't want it, right? maybe you still do if you need the power right now, and you just have to eat that slot, right? Like, just last run, or 2 runs ago, I guess it was now, you saw I took an Eternal Ride the Bus. That shit was dead for 2/3 of the run. But early on, I took that because I was like, we do need some scaling. I'm going to need something to scale. At least this one isn't charging me. Right? I'll take an extra hand per round. That just translates to more money. My clubs are debuffed. Not the clubs. I take the fool, I hold the fool. We go next. 10s. Pass. No, take the devil. Always take the devil. The devil is free money. It pays for itself on the blind that you use it, and then it also pays for itself in the future. Right? So minimum return on investment, then also possibly more than that. Hanging Chad, I don't have a lot to make work with that just yet, but I'll hold on to it. Take the Jumbo Arcana here. Peek for some money. We did find a Temperance. So what you do is you use the Temperance, you use the Fool, you hold the Temperance because obviously we're only getting $4 from it right now. It'll be useful, again, in the future. Currently at 1 a.m. in my time zone, and I'm having fun watching you and wither my lifespan away. Oh no. The first part, yeah. The second part, bro, I have only half an hour. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I usually stream for about 2.5 hours, so, something tells me, if you do have to leave before the end of the stream, you won't be missing too much after that. What we got here? Hermit. Huge. Dollar value. Massive. We'll take the egg for the temperance value, haha. And we'll take the seed money for even more money. We have yet to actually get any sort of point scoring anything. Unless you count the 20 points from Hanging Chad. So now we're actually going to need 2 hands to win. But this is something that's afforded to us when every single hand we play is a flush 5. Great, I think we use our Temperance now. Oh look, we can ride the bus. Eternal Ride the Bus. Am I going to do another run after this? It depends on how long this one takes. If I lose an anti-7 or something. Definitely, first of all, skill issue. Second of all, probably, if I'm going into like anti-11 or 12 though, probably not another run after this. Probably. Let's check the Buffoon pack first before I commit to that. Yeah, skip. We're just gonna take the Ride the Bus. That'll be fine. 2x on a flush. Long term, not that good, but short term, 2x is great, and I'm just gonna take it. And then I'm gonna sell my egg so that I can hit Econ and win. What do you want, Smokey? You want back up here? You've been off my lap for 20 minutes and now you want back on? So what if I were to hang all of my 10s? Does that count as deck fixing? No scratching on mic. Nah. I'll take the Swashbuckler. Ooh, play only one hand. Okay, gotta make sure we're strong enough by then. What are we currently scoring? With Swashbuckler, probably enough. Yeah, we're good. Okay. No worries at all. You first... Wait, what? Oh, never mind. I'm reading the wrong chat. Show us Smokey. Smokey the cat. Mr. Smoker Dokes. Geriatric Jim. Old man. Buzznuts. Any of the above work. Alright, hand size completely worthless to me. Vampire. Not the best, not the worst. Flush 5 in there for me? Oh, you bet you do. Mr. Mokes. Blackboard's a decent pickup. But again, these are not really great scaling. That being said, because this whole deck is tens of spades, one has to consider that there aren't really very many good retrigger options for tens. You would have to like bump them to queens or kings and hope for a triple A. So maybe blackboard is fine actually, and hanging Chad can eat shit and die. Ooh! That's good money. Really hate it when cats just randomly push glass cups instead of plastic cups. I don't personally have that issue with my cat, since he doesn't get up on counters. Because he's a well-trained cat, and he's also too old to be doing that. I know there's a totem somewhere. Ah. Yeah, who knows where it'll be, though. I could turn a bunch of... we could turn them all into kings. That's just 78, just a casual 78 copies of strength, and we'll have a fully kinged deck. None of that. Go next. Play only one hand. I generally play the game one-handed anyways, since you don't need your keyboard. Okay, 50k, not bad. Going into anti-5, not bad at all. More discards means more money. Charge me $3 all you want. What do you think about Half Joker? Half Joker is fine. It's fine. It has the advantage that, generally speaking, lower hands are a little bit stronger in this game as it stands right now. We'll see how that is after the new update, whenever that comes out. But currently, smaller hands, a little bit stronger, which means that Half Joker has a little bit of extra value because it's easier to fit into those sorts of comps. But it's obviously it's not a scaling Joker. It's not gonna carry or run, generally speaking. It's fine. It's fine as far as commons go. One hand Vine Boom. Yeah. Cyberpunk music plays. Oh, hello. Sorry, Swashbuckler. Eat shit. So this is one of those times where, like, eventually I'm getting rid of Brainstorm, because Ride the Bus is here. And you want your plus mult to the left of your times mult, but because Brainstorm copies the leftmost, you're stuck, you know, like, either my Ride the Bus doesn't do anything, or I'm copying Ride the Bus. But as far as money is concerned, Oh, buddy. I'm on 4 times game speed. That's just how long that takes. Wow. Yeah, eventually I'm sure I'll regret riding the bus, but I've never played this seed before. I don't know what's gonna be here, right? Hindsight and all that. Ancient Joker's bad, because it doesn't stick the suit. There's another mime. Campfire's not the worst thing, but... Ah, there he is. So obviously we're taking this now. We take it over mail-in, and we've got bada bing bada boom there. And now we don't care about ride the bus, and I can sit down at the end. Again. Bling bling, bling bling, bling bling, bling bling, bling bling bling. If you could just know what you're gonna see from the start, then it's an easy choice to make, right? 51 copies of death to turn them into kings? Oh yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. 2 more magician. You never know when it's gonna hit plus 20. Not my face cards. Shit. Riding the bus is -1 Joker slot, yeah, basically. You make it like... Sorry. Ozymandias says, you make it look way too easy, lol. I kind of dropped the game because I couldn't figure out how to improve. Well, of course, this deck is very seeded, so... Don't worry about this run looking easy, it's because it is. But, yeah... As far as improving in this game, it really kind of comes down to, like, after a while, you just kind of start to pick up what's good, what's worked for you, what's not, and you start to be okay with taking mediocre stuff like this. Like, this, genuinely, it's now 2 games out of 3 that I've taken this, and it's become an absolutely dead card. But both of those games, I wouldn't have survived if I hadn't seen, like in this stake, right, if you don't find an idol, you know, like, this is a really good Joker in that case. Obviously, I found something better, so it looks dumb in retrospect, but this was, I will stand by that this was a good decision without foresight, right? And being able to pick that kind of stuff out does just kind of come with experience, I guess. I'm not exactly crazy good at this game. I'm no Balatro University, that's for sure. I don't know if y'all know who that is. I'm sure plenty of you do though, because he's one of the more popular creators in the space. But for those of you who don't, he is really good at this game. He's the kind of guy who says that there is no such thing as a losing seed. You can win every single game. I'm still not entirely sure I believe that, but you can win a hell of a lot of them. I'm just not good enough to do it. Economy is a big thing. Flexibility to know. Yep. Flexibility, and importantly, the knowledge to know when to pivot off of things. But that, again, just comes with experience. No, not the wall. Oh gosh. I play another big 10 of spades hand. That's kind of what this seed is, isn't it? This seed is literally just play the first thing you see. It's a cathartic seed, I'll say that. Very, very head empty, no thoughts kind of run going on right now. Arrowhead? No. Yeah, Balatro University is probably one of the best. He's a very good theory crafter, if nothing else, right? He's very good at picking apart what makes the game happen. I died in the seat because I wasn't paying attention to boss blind. Oh, do you hit the spade at some point or something? Because the plant's not gonna fuck with me. Thankfully. I've played many a deck where he does. Oh yeah, and also realizing that consumables have a lot more use than just right there at that moment, right? That's another valuable lesson one can learn. Using consumables as weapons to beat bosses that would otherwise counter you. I'll have my mult. It'll be more than half. That is 1/32 of... Aw, sick! Yes, negative popcorn. It's never worth it. Why couldn't it have been the negative hack? It still wouldn't have been good, but at least it doesn't expire. At least it put the bus in front of the tribe. No. I'm not going. I want. He needs to know his place. Flips and shuffles. Oh, I put it to the left. Still won super easily, but misplay, hello. Obelisk, I could stop playing Flush 5, start playing 4 of a kind, Obelisk scaling. It would pass the idol in just 160 short hands. 155, my bad. Justice. Shotty out. Yeah, that should be fine. Plus 5 level, huge. I guess I need to experiment more things. I managed to push blue stake on checkered deck. Anything else, I just couldn't make it too far. Yeah, experimenting, and I've said this like 3 times already this stream, but it is still the best tip I'm gonna be able to give currently, is take what the game gives you. Take what the game gives you, and understand where your points come from. Understand that a balance of chips and mult, assuming you're not playing Plasma deck, a balance of chips and mult is valuable, and that multiplicative mult is generally king. Alright, I'm just gonna send it on the glass cards, honestly. Cause hee funny. It'd be even funnier if they both broke right away, right? Aha, how funny. Only one broke, that's fine. The highest I got was E272. I'm pissed that I got Perkio so late in an unseeded run. I was so close to Naniv. I did Naniv on stream for the first time, and we just filtered for Perkio. But, yeah, getting it naturally would be insane. I just, personally, on stream, I'm not gonna sit here on stream for 3 weeks. Just digging until I get Perkio early. Yeah, give me another Justice. Bye. How you doing there, Mr. Popcorn? Nice. Flips and shuffles. No! Pro tip. Hey-ya! Let's go ahead and do you. And just not play you. 2K9H9HN in Plasma and open the 2 packs after the boss. I would assume that that's going to be like Double Soul or something like that. Natural negative AAA and Perkio? That's an insane natural. Streamer luck has helped. I didn't believe in streamer luck, and then last stream happened, or was it two streams ago happened? That was insane. Or actually, that was 3 streams ago now. Damn, time do be flying. Were y'all there for that one? I got, we were going for, what was it? We were going for Nanymph. I was gonna do Gold Stake Nanymph, and we used Brainstorm to get the initial Perkio, because that's what the Brainstorm mod does. For those who don't know, it allows you to roll for like what's in the first pack of the shop. It kind of just filters for that kind of thing. So we knew we were gonna get a Perkio early, and then we managed to get all 4 of the other legendaries in the next 6 antes. It was actually insane to have all 5 of them. Tips for getting gold stakes. Sorry, I got sidetracked there. I'm assuming you're talking about gold stickers or like gold stakes on decks. Don't take. So we already did purple, which is like kind of just generally taking care of your econ, you know, taking what the game gives you, those sorts of tips. For orange stake, perishable, honestly, I don't think orange is very hard, or very much harder than purple is. Perishables are a little bit annoying, but you kind of already buy and sell jokers as it is, so like sometimes maybe you need to play around with skipping blinds to make sure your perishables don't perish exactly when you need them. But otherwise, gold stake, the biggest tip I have is don't take rentals early. If you can help it. Sometimes you need to, in which case obviously do it. But rentals really, really hurt if you don't have econ. If you aren't making that money every round, those rentals just absolutely rip through your money and you end up not being able to buy anything at all and you just lose. So don't buy rentals early if you can help it. That's my biggest tip for gold. For gold ticket. Gold tickets? Gold tickets. Gold ticket like the Joker? Sorry. You talking like... golden ticket? Where the fuck even... oh, there you are. This? I mean... I don't really know much about this. Like, I rarely take this. I rarely take it. As for finding it, I mean, I just, like, it shows up in the shop just like any other common. I can't tell you. Like, do you need... oh, you know what? What's the achievement? Oh, are you talking about how you need to get, like, hold on. Gold ticket Balatro. What's the unlock condition? Is this the one that needs, like, $400 or some crazy shit? No, play a 5-card hand that contains only gold cards. Oh, then just make as many gold cards as you can. That's the best advice I could give for that one. You just need to play a hand with 5 gold cards. So just make as many devils as you can, really. Play on white stake. That's gonna make it easier, obviously. Guess who's back? Is it retarded fish stick? Is retarded fish stick back? That Joker can get you to 1 million plus money if you're big brain enough. Satellite's the one that's 400. Okay. Midas Mask would work great. Midas Mask would work excellent for that. You just play 5 face cards. Boom. Midas Mask. Now you've got 5 gold cards. What do you need for Midas Mask, or is that a default? Midas Mask Balatro. Midas Mask is available from start. Yeah, so Midas Mask is an easy choice there. Alright, sorry, I got a little bit sidetracked there. You're about to die, that's fine. Give me 20 bucks. Nope. Desire sensor was working there. What's the build this run? We're playing a seeded deck. I haven't done a seeded run in a long time. And somebody gave me the seed for just a lot of tens of spades. I couldn't tell you why it's not giving it to you if you're having trouble with it. Maybe just unlucky, honestly. Maybe just unlucky. I've definitely gone a long time without seeing certain jokers. Like, I actually haven't seen a blueprint in a couple of streams. It does happen. Seen Brainstorm plenty. Not so much blueprint. Eris. You know, I've been thinking about how I need to start doing some networking if I'm gonna make this thing bigger, you know what I mean? Like, we're starting to get some solid, like, consistent viewership on YouTube and Twitch. So, like, you know, if I want to start really making this more than just a hobby, I'm really gonna need to consider things like networking, going and making friends or something. I think the Discord server has been a pretty successful little thing there. Speaking of which, how's the Discord server doing? Live notifications working? They are. Very nice. But maybe I join one of those multiplayer Balatro tournaments and get my ass kicked or something, you know what I mean? Get my ass kicked with style. I don't actually know how I'm supposed to do that, but I'm sure I'll figure something out. And you know, I was just talking about raids today on my Discord server. I was like, I should probably look to do some raids. And then today I get my first raid, so it's a sign, I think, that I should be doing raids after I stop the stream. So that's probably what I'm gonna do after this run. We're gonna, you know, do our hangout, chat, end of stream thing we usually do. Just vibe a little bit, and then I'll raid right near the end. Sock and buskin sounds not useful. Oh no, first hand drawn face down. I wonder what it is. Paradolia, Midas Mask, Splash Vampire is very good. Yeah, you do have to commit 4 Joker slots for 1 scoring Joker, but it is very good. 0.5 per hand played is nothing to sneeze at. I think I'm probably gonna run out of money here, guys. This guy's gonna kick my butt. Actually, I'm probably gonna be fine. I'll just play 4 of a kind instead of a 5 of a kind. It'll be fine. What a worthless voucher, by the way. If I make an account in a few weeks, will you raid? I mean, I might raid if you're on Twitch. I am specifically talking about Twitch. I may raid if you're live when I'm done streaming. Yeah. Set my money to 0, see if I care. I do. I have to sleep now. It's been a fun stream. See ya, 07s. Yes to sleep, not to sleep. Those are all words. Good night, sir. I hope to see you again in the future. Alright, how many more can we go through here? Probably not too many. We've got probably 2 more antes in us. I don't suppose I could get some more of that money, eh? No? Okay. That's fine, that's fine. I didn't need it anyway. Alright, something tells me we lose in the next ante. Methinks. No, I don't want to level up my anus. What? Open the 2 celestials. Ooh, garbage. Excellent. Ooh, not garbage. Excellent. Ooh, I just got some serious hiccups. What? I see that boss, by the way. I do see it. Any glass cards in here for me? You got any, more glass cards? I know I got another glass in here somewhere. There it is. Put the luckies up front. Not that... Oh, one did proc. Egg on my face. I didn't win anyways, so we're gonna lose here. Of course, before I'm going, I'm subbing first. Wait, if you end that with Keck now, I don't know if you're serious or not. You should enchant your deck more often. Yeah, sometimes. Like, specifically with, like, glass cards, they're good. But, like, right here, there's nothing plus 30 chips or plus 4 malt is gonna do, right? Like, it's basically nothing. Gold cards, maybe, as well. Steel, maybe. I didn't have a ton of opportunities for that this game, though. 536 mil, not bad for a first try, knowing that we definitely did not need that ride the bus, in retrospect. But that's a good one. Very good one. We're at 2:18 here on stream time. I think that is a good time for me to hop over to the chat room for a little bit. Let me see how our numbers were today. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Hanging around 6 over on YouTube. And Twitch, I mean, it varies, but we've got 5 right now, so that makes sense. Register Avgil. Hey, I'm Spooky. Different count. Okay. Gotcha. Let's hop over to the chat room. Yeah, should be fine to clip me. I have no issue with that currently. As long as if those clips are going anywhere, there's some amount of what's the word I'm looking for? Holy shit, do you ever forget like a super obvious word? Recognition? Oh. Source it out of fucking wiki, like it's Wikipedia as credit. How do I forget that word? Hello? All right, and while we're chatting, feel free to say whatever. Smokey. Sorry, that sounded dumb. How's everyone doing? I'm gonna go check other channels, see who else is streaming Balatro right now. See if there's any other channels that I'm like, ooh, let's go raid them. You know what I mean? Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Preferably someone who is actively streaming the game and is not simply sitting in the channel like I am currently. Haha. um, Chatting at end of stream. Just chatting. Boom. Update that stream info. What's a raid? So over on the Twitch side of things, you can essentially take any of the viewers who are still watching your channel, and you can, they can opt into a raid where after you end stream, all of your viewers go to someone else's channel, and so you pass them on, basically, kind of thing. Um, so it's just a little something that you can do to you know, boost some channels that are doing good work that are smaller or bigger if it's just your friend or something, right? You can do it that way as well. Any of that works. Do do do. Mm-mm-mm. I forget that at this time of day, it's interesting to see as the day goes on, like who's streaming what. Like when I checked this morning, there were a whole bunch of Japanese YouTubers streaming up at the top up here, and now there's like one or two because they've all gone to bed, I would assume. uh, yeah, you can raid with one viewer if you want. The raid earlier today that came in that I missed, whoops, was did that actually make it through here? Sorry, I just got distracted. Was mental reset. Holy shit. Was two viewers. Sorry, I just saw a bot comment in the Twitch chat I had pulled up here, but I realized it got auto banned, which was nice. It means I don't have to do it. I went super ADHD for a second there is what happened. That's if you, I was saying something, I was on a stream of thought, I saw something that caught my attention, and I just went whoop and completely lost my train of thought there. It was just a bot comment. There was a bot comment that got sent over on Twitch, and I was like, huh, I need to go ban that guy because that's clearly a bot. But then I looked at it and I was like, wait, why did I not see that in the stream chat? I feel like I would have seen that because that was a few minutes ago. And then I was like, oh, he already got banned by the system. And by the time I got that far through the thought process, I was like, what the fuck was I talking about 3 seconds ago? And now we're here. Um, cool picture, by the way. Thank you. It is not mine, unfortunately, but I need to replace it honestly because I can't source this. If someone asks me for a source, I wouldn't be able to tell them. Um, is Twitch chat as delayed as YouTube? No, notably. YouTube chat is for whatever reason 20 to 30 seconds behind at best. Sometimes it's a little bit less than that. Sometimes it's 10 or 15. It depends. Twitch chat is usually pretty instant though. I've been working on a background of my own. It's gonna take me fucking forever to finish drawing it because I don't draw very often, but I'm working on it. Are you demented? Pancake toast, what are you doing? You come into my stream and you talk shit like that. Can we have a sneak peek of the drawing? Sure, it's not that good, but I can pull it up. There's been some progress. For the record, it is still in the works, so there's things like shading missing. I don't know how much you know about the process of digital art, but it's gonna look ugly as shit. This is the same stream as before. I mean, sorta. Chatting at end of stream, you mean? Do. Let's go over here, pull it up. Uh, so we've got the outline of the city that I'm working on. It's going to be sort of a landscape drawing. I don't know how well this comes across on stream actually. Let me pull this up over here so that I can compare. Oh, it actually looks all right on stream. Okay. The lines are a little small, so I wasn't sure how well it would come across downscaled. Um, is it possible to get mods on mobile? Also, always you can call me Spooky. Okay, I'll try my best to remember that. I might not. And when people are on alts, sometimes I just call it what the username is. Um, but that's where we're going with the outline so far. You can see I've still got some like where is there we go. I've still got like some temp lines and such hanging around, some perspective lines, right? But I need to sculpt out all the buildings and paint and color and such. Um, and then that on its own is going to be the background I'm going for the stream. But then I've also been making it a more complete image as well. I've kind of been working on the coloring for it so far, but I don't love this color scheme. I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna do with the colors still. Um, what is wrong with you, pancake toast? The upside down T building. Oh, you're talking about in the middle here? Yeah, I'm going for it's probably gonna be like some sort of large clock in the middle as well. I'm not We work on the details as we go. The image is kind of there, but it's fuzzy. So that's where we're at. Sneak peek complete. Who is that woman? Nameless. I don't know. uh, I'm still like there is some vague lore behind the image in my head, but otherwise it's like, to be clear, I've been drawing for about as long as I've been streaming, so like a couple of months at most. Um, and this is my first like full scale image, so I'm still getting the hang of like pretty much every drawing technique there is. like like every single time it's like, oh, I gotta figure out how to draw arms now. Fuck me, right? Like, right? Like, I don't care. We'll go back in. I had to figure out how one shades translucent material and how one draws a hoodie. Like, this is way harder than I thought it was gonna be. Just drawing a fucking semicircle, right? Like, how does one draw a dome at an angle? You know, all this shit is first time stuff for me. So We're getting there. We're getting there. Pancake, is this just what is it? You bust into the stream and you just start throwing out random words. What's up, glass, bitch? I see you hid the hands so you don't have to draw them. I feel called out, but you're entirely correct. I drew the hands. See, look, that's hand, right? Finger. Although not fingernail, I have to figure out how to draw fingernails. I tried once, it didn't really work. Drawing. Okay, this was another crazy bit, right? Like, have you ever thought about drawing a fucking like ray of light from a window, but like as it changes along different perpendicular surfaces, right? Like this took me so long to just like wrap my head around why it would be like down at an angle or like how this curve would work because this is curved down here, even though you can't really tell because I haven't finished coloring it. So we're getting there. All right, that's enough of that. Do I want to save it? Nope, I didn't actually change anything. Thank you, but no need. Anyways, we'll probably stop stream at 2:20 today. That's what we'll do. 2:20. And I will go look for a channel to raid. For those of you who are interested in joining the raid. If not, no worries. I'm just gonna send it on someone that's got like, around the same number of viewers as me, I'd say. Uh, 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 um. You should make an outro. I have been working on an intro. I do not have an outro yet thought up. Do we actually have any English speaking channels in around my ballpark of viewers? Who's this guy? Hmm. Maybe I could actually show some of these. You guys see any that you like here? Oh, maybe I should move my face as well so that you can see their cams. Shoop. Any interesting? If you were the one picking a channel right now, obviously you would pick me first, right? And then who would you pick? Is he threatening us? No. Ever heard of the hit game Among Us? Has anyone not? Yes, I have heard of the hit game Among Us. Also, weren't you supposed to go to bed? What are you still doing here? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna raid, but we're trying to pick out a good like small time channel that we can raid. Right, because these guys up here all got they got it covered. They got viewers. Let's pick a couple of these small time dudes. The blurred one. The blurred one. Raid yourself. Ooh, excellent choice. We should be the glass community. I've already picked a name, unfortunately. You guys don't like the salad bar? Do. Oh yeah, that's the thing that I haven't done yet. I'll drop the Discord link real quick while I'm thinking of it. Let me come over here. Ciao, Discord. As always, shamelessly selling out because you ain't getting anywhere if you don't. High score seated. Does this guy use a microphone? Let's see what this guy's got going on. No webcam. But damn, he's playing like one speedy dude. How long has he been streaming for him? He seems like he's just been starting up recently. Got 3 viewers. Did he just start? We want to raid this guy? He doesn't seem to have a mic, so I don't know if that's it feels like it would be a little bit of a detriment, right? He seems, but like he's like kind of new, you know? Like, give him a chance, right? Is he about to lose? Hold on. I'm gonna watch Ferret Software now, so you can pick whoever you want. Oh, you talking about a pirate? If that is not seated, that's very impressive. It does seem like that's actually an interesting question. I don't know if this is seated or not. He seems to be winning just fine though. Wonder if he's gonna pivot out of that AAA eventually. Let's raid this guy. I gotta figure out how to do that. So give me a moment. um raid which I think I can do it from my phone as well. His second account for the ferrets. Okay. Delete these. Oh yeah, my Streamlabs is not working because I see now that I got an email about someone following me on Twitch. What's the raid name? I mean, it's probably just my channel name, I think. Twitch. Let me get my... Assuming I can just come over here. Stream manager. There it is. So can I just like slash raid? Is that a thing? Slash raid? Hello? What a strange... I do not like this mobile app. This is the first time I've touched the mobile app here. When you click send message, it like... It gets rid of the chat box, so I can't see what I'm typing. It's like... The fuck you doing? What? That's not gonna work. Yikes. Not a fan of the mobile app. Okay. See if we can just do it through my Twitch then. Probably can. ZZ Billy Party. Can we do it over here? Slash raid. There we go. Slash raid. And then the channel name. Yeah, there we go. That should work. I'm in the Discord. I'm in the house. Like, I see I've missed a couple of messages. Does this work? Let's see. Hell yeah. 6 viewers. Holy shit. I didn't even realize there were that many people watching. All right, you guys ready to go? I'm about to head off, so for you guys on YouTube as well, I'm probably going to be ending stream here right after I click go. So I will see you guys tomorrow, same time as always. Peace.